It's a literal mess. When we had a collapse in 2008 and the banks got bailed out and the people were left footing the bill, the taxpayers. Isn't that a mess? I mean, we the people, we're the ones that make it, we all the ones that make this country move. Off the labors of our back and stuff, the banks, that's the only way that they function because we're making deposits, correct? But then when you got all these people losing their homes, their houses, and everything else, the first thing the federal government does is move in and bail out the banks who are very irresponsible in their dealings. They're lending the whole 9 yards. It's just nonsensical. It don't make sense. Well, of course, in emails and stuff, I have people ask me questions, and the question just pop back up in my head again. I'm going to go ahead and address it. Most people want to know, well, why do you keep touting tangible assets such as, i.e., silver and gold? Why, Pastor Don? What's wrong with treasuries and bonds and stuff? Now, I'm going to make this so simple that even a child can understand. First of all, number one, understand this, all right? Stocks, okay? Let's just go that way first. Stocks is you investing in companies in America. And companies use the money that you invest, and they make you believe and make you think that you are part owner with that company. So therefore, the American public has been deceived starting in high school economics, and they continue to keep playing the system that this world has created. And they play the dog and pony show. They play the game, and they're just literally deceived. So, hey, you can't tell them nothing because this is what's in their head. This is what's in their mind. So people automatically assume that when they buy stocks and they invest, that they are investing in American companies. All right. If you choose to invest in paper and you want to do that, fine and good. Go ahead and invest in American companies. But let me tell you this. What company here in America are you going to invest in since allegedly these last 6 years? Watch this. We've had a bull market. A bull market. How in the hell does the Dow go from 8,000 to 17,000 when we've had quantitative easing 1, 2, 3, and they're probably doing 4 and not even telling us about it? Printing trillions of dollars. You tell me. I mean, it just does not make sense to me. I understand that these people have they have a checkbook to infinity, an infinite amount of money that they can just make a book entry in, and we supposed to just go ahead and believe it and play the dog and pony show with them and act like that we are under some type of prosperity when we are under the illusion of what people will call prosperity. So there you have stocks in a nutshell. Treasuries. All right. Now my question to you is, would you really truly want to buy treasuries? I mean, after all, now what you're doing is you're depending on the benevolence of the good old so-called American government. Do you trust the government with your money? I mean, the IRS is putting a squeeze on people everywhere you look and go. Now they're after pensions. They're trying to find some way to tax them. They're after retirements. They're trying to find some way to tax them. They're already in your estate when some loved one dies, hook, line, and sinker. Everything you do, they're trying to do whatever they can to tax the living hell out of you. My question is with treasuries, can you trust the American government? Well, my answer is no. I can't trust American companies because they're all going overseas. I can't trust, that's with stocks. I can't trust that. So I'm not going to invest in that. I cannot trust in treasuries because I don't trust my government, because these boogers have proved to me that they have no stomach whatsoever at all to balance the budget. They ain't trying to, and it's not even in their will to do it. It's a credit debt-based system. All right. Well, then there's the other thing. Silver and gold, tangible bonds. I mean, silver, i.e. silver and gold. When you buy silver and gold, which has never been to zero in its history, you buy it, you put it in your hand, you have money. Yes, you do. And I try my best. Let me try this real simple again. See, when you buy silver and gold, it's yours. It's in your possession. It belongs to you. You don't have to wait for maturity. You don't have to wait to take a 35% hit if you decide to cash it in like you would a 401k or a mutual fund or what they got, CDs or any of that stuff. You know, it's amazing. You invest and you put your money in it, but then you get penalized if you want your money back. Not so with silver and gold. Not so. It's yours. But think about this. I still am amazed at it. Right now, I'm looking at the prices, and they say that silver's hovering around $16. Okay, it's been a long time since it's been that low. All right, that's good. It seems that's where the bottom is. Take a silver eagle and look at the back of it. It tells you $1. That's what it says. Now, pull a greenback out of your pocket. $1. You pull this greenback out of your pocket, $1 bill. Allegedly, that silver is supposed to, or let's say that $1 greenback is supposed to be backed up by that silver that is in your hand. Now, here's the irony of the whole thing. You can take that silver coin to a coin shop and get 15 and 16 greenback dollars for it. And right now, with today's gas prices hovering around, let's just say average $2 a gallon, you can go buy 8 gallons of gas if you had a silver coin. And mind you, the denomination on the back of the silver coin is $1. Man, that is some serious purchasing power. It has not only been able to hold its value, it's actually talking to all of us who understand, is letting us know how bad the dollar is, the greenback dollar. Now, go take that $1 greenback and go to the gas pump and pump 8 gallons of gas and then go hand it to the cashier and see what she says. Some people are so dumbed down and stuff that even if you take a silver coin in there to try to pay for their gas, since it's not the medium of exchange here in society, people do not accept it, and it's utterly amazing. I've seen people take literal silver quarters out of their pocket, and I've stood in line and watched them getting ready to buy something with it, and mind you, it only has a 25-cent denomination on the back. I told them, hold on for a second, time out. I said, I would give you $1 for that quarter right now. They said, really? Well, sure, here. I said, good, thank you very much. At the time, I just got finished making a $4 profit. But since the American public is dumbed down to an unprecedented level and they do not understand what's written in the Constitution as far as what is money. It is in the Bible, kasef, silver. How you expect these people to not function like this? I mean, after all, they've done a good job when they took us off the gold standard in 1970, but yet and still, the rich folks, I'm telling you, there's a rule out there. It's called the golden rule. He who has the gold rules. And China is positioning itself, as well as Japan and these other countries up. They're not buying greenbacks. Matter of fact, they're even trying to start a whole new market outside of the scope of the United States government. Then the BRICS nations are already functioning and operating outside of the scope of the U.S. government. Everybody's fleeing the dollar, the petrodollar, and because it can't be trusted. But still, Germany, you still got another 5 years, and I can't wait to see if that takes place, to go before the United States of America gives you back your gold that you entrusted them to hold in safekeeping for you. I don't know, why would you do that? Your country by yourself. I mean, sovereign. You don't need them to hold your stuff. What in the world is going on with us today? So anyway, I hope that somehow in a nutshell, that I've helped you to give you some form of understanding. I got to get back to work. Shalom.